Hello, I am Xarkun, this is World of Warships Legends, and today I've got big news for you. What Wargaming's patch notes call the Holiday Update will be dropping on December 21st, 2020, and this one is a doozy. So get ready, because there is a lot of interesting information to cover here. We'll start with the Big Mammy campaign. It begins with a new update, and it is massive, featuring 120 milestones instead of the usual 100. 2 reward ships can be obtained by completing all of the milestones. The first is Tier 7 Premium American Battleship Massachusetts, a South Dakota-class battleship like Alabama. Massachusetts features 9 16-inch guns, far-reaching secondaries, and robust protection against both shells and torpedoes. The second ship is Tier 4 Premium Japanese cruiser Yahagi. Not too much information is given to describe this ship in the patch notes, but it is a Tier 4 cruiser that, like most IJN cruisers, specializes in shooting high explosive and comes equipped with torpedoes. Apparently, it is relatively fast, so you will need to use that speed to avoid being deleted by battleships at Tier 4. The Admiralty backing for the campaign costs the usual 2,500 doubloons, but keep in mind that it is an extended campaign with 120 milestones. As such, if you are one of the people who likes to buy out campaigns on day 1, you'll be looking at an eye-watering price tag of 32,250 doubloons, including the Admiralty backing. If you don't want to buy out the campaign, then you have 6 weeks to grind it. Missions are separated into 3 2-week parts, and resets happen on weeks 3 and 5. After completing the campaign with or without the Admiralty backing, you will unlock the Icebreaker Havoc missions, which will reward you with Icebreaker Coins. These coins are the new temporary campaign currency. They can be used to buy the typical Admiralty goods in the store, such as promotion orders and insignias, but they can also be used for 2 more highly unusual things. The first is Tier 7 Premium Soviet battleship Lenin, which will be available for 25,000 Icebreaker coins. Lenin is a battleship with a triple gun turret layout in the front of the ship, similar to HMS Nelson. The guns are 16-inch, they reportedly rotate quickly, and have good firing angles. And as a Soviet battleship, Lenin comes equipped with the limited and quick-cycling Soviet damage control party, and it has a vulnerable citadel that can be easily exploited by your enemies if you're giving too much broadside, much like the tech tree Soviet battleships. Keep in mind that since Lenin costs 25,000 Icebreaker coins, you won't be able to get her for free. If you complete every activity that rewards you with the coins, you will be able to earn about 17,000 Icebreaker coins, and that's if you don't choose to spend them on anything else. Don't worry though, if you don't have enough coins to purchase Lenin by the end of things, there is a good chance that the ship will return to the game at a later time. And I suspect many of you won't get Lenin, because there is one more thing you can do with the Icebreaker coins, and this one should be pretty enticing for a lot of you. You can use the Icebreaker coins to rent legendary ships, but not just any legendary ships. These legends are not yet available for research in the Bureau. They are, get ready for it, USN Light Cruiser Worcester, USN Destroyer Gearing, and my personal, likely favorite, Royal Navy Battleship Conqueror. It'll run you 1,500 Icebreaker coins per rental, and it sounds like if you do rent any of these ships, they will stay in your port until February 1st, when the update ends. As far as how you earn these coins, there are a few ways. One is by opening Super Santa 2021 containers. Another is by playing through the new ranked season. And finally, you can earn coins by completing the Icebreaker Havoc missions after you finish the campaign, or by playing with or against legendary tier ships. Specific earnings for each activity are available in the patch notes if you want to check those out. Moving on, though, a new Bureau project is coming, but this one, much like the legendary Birthday Bureau project, will not reward you with a ship. Instead, the main attractions are Arctic skin camos for Edinburgh, Scharnhorst, and Duke of York, the latter of which will be arriving in the premium shop sometime during the update. Note, however, that this project is, unlike past Bureau projects, time-sensitive. It ends on February 1st, but the maximum boostable progress is 80%, meaning you can buy out most of the project if you are so inclined and you really want those Arctic skin camos for Edinburgh, Scharnhorst, and Duke of York. But now we're going to change gears, and we have a list of upcoming features that I'm going to run over quickly. If you want more information on these features, you can find it in the patch notes. First up is Ranked Battles Season 9. I believe this new season will feature Tier 5 ships, and it's a little bit different from past seasons in that it is a 5 versus 5 format. The top member of the losing team will not retain a star, which should make things both more difficult and more frustrating. And a good thing, I guess, destroyers will be strictly limited to 1 per team, and divisions of up to 2 players will be allowed. There are a few more details about this ranked season, but if I'm being totally honest, I don't care too much about ranked, and I suspect a lot of you don't either. If you really do, and you want to see the details of this ranked season, you can check them out in the patch notes, but I don't think it's going to be a significant change from past ranked seasons in terms of just how fun it is to play. So, let's move on. Santa containers are coming back. They have a chance to drop a couple of IJN ships, namely the destroyer Asashio and the battleship Key. But they might also drop a super prize. Keep in mind that chances are almost zero that a crate will yield this super prize, but if you open a Santa crate and are suddenly credited with 1 year of premium time and 100,000 doubloons, this was not a glitch or an error. That is actually the super prize. 1 year of premium time and 100,000 doubloons. But I must say, once again, that the chances of obtaining this prize are almost zero. Wargaming is not even assigning the chance a numeric value in their list of crate prizes and the chances you have for getting them. So that means the chances of getting a year of premium time or 100,000 doubloons out of a Santa crate, chance is less than 0.1%. So don't go out there and buy like 100 Santa crates expecting to get the super prize, because you probably won't, although 1 or 2 of you out there who have incredible luck might be credited with that much gold and that much premium time. But now we're nearing the end of the patch notes, so it's time to talk about balance changes and the armor viewer. Yes, the armor viewer is coming for sure. It's a feature I've wanted to see for a long time, and as a feature, it's pretty self-explanatory. All I will really say about it is that it should allow me and my fellow CCs to provide you with better ship reviews, and it should allow you to better understand your favorite boats in this game. A bigger change is coming though, and this one will affect the HE spamming meta. All battleship commanders will receive a new legendary skill called Fight Fire with Fire. It automatically stops the effects of all damage caused over time, including flooding, whenever your battleship has 3 concurrent fires burning on it, and when your damage control is either on cooldown or has been depleted entirely, like if you have limited ones on the Russian battleships. So, 3 fires on your ship, no damage control, that legendary skill automatically extinguishes those fires. The Emergency Specialist and Firefighter skills both will receive some changes. These are detailed in the patch notes, but perhaps the most significant change is being made to the Equilibrium of Power skill on cruisers. I said from the beginning that EOP's penalty to the cruiser's fire chance should be 50%, and that is precisely what Wargaming has made it for this next update. Now, if you use Equilibrium of Power, your HE shells will still get a 30% penetration buff, at least I think that's what the number is, but your fire chance will be reduced by 50%. I think this is a fair trade-off, and it probably should have been implemented along with Equilibrium of Power, but I am glad to see it implemented now. So these changes may help you battleship players who feel the heat of the HE spamming menace. That remains to be seen, and it will be interested to test them out when the update goes live. That's pretty much the gist of the whole thing, though. Aside from a few bullet point lists of balance changes and bug fixes, highlights include changes to the Italian cruiser line in the form of a reduced cooldown on their smoke generators, and, something a lot of people should be excited about, a reduction of service costs for Tier 7 ships. Service cost for Tier 7 ships was originally 160,000 credits, and it will be reduced to 136,000 credits after the update. I know that's something that a lot of you wanted to see, so that should be good news for you. In any case, my time is up. I left a link to the patch notes in the description if you want to read them for yourself. This is a pretty big update with a lot of exciting features, and I'm personally looking forward to being able to try out HMS Conqueror and USS Massachusetts. Give me your thoughts on the update in the comments, hit the thumbs up if you liked the video, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and with that, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.